Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offense and quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And all the way to the opposite 48. The fullback comes through with a big play there. 49 yards on the ground. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now Burrow loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan is to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball pull over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Burrow will throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A solid stiff arm. A great return there of 22 yards.
And it will be Falcon football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll begin with much more advantageous starting field position than they did on their last drive as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak.
And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you 1st downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 9.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football, and he'll break up the pass.
As a result, knocks it down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. Now they go play action now. Burrow trying to lay one up deep. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw going into the hands of Williams.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
The Bucs had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, Prescott again. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. Man open, here is Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Prescott on 1st down. And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Justin Jefferson from 21 yards away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 18 Tate.
Play action. It's Burrow.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That will keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Burrow on play action. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. That one goes for 24 yards. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons have moved out in front. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's got some space here.
59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Prescott's throw taken in by Chark.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Right here. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Now Prescott.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First down, Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Final play of the half, Prescott. That's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Burrow's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. It's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
11.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed.
Here we go.
But the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
11-90.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
68 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game.
Yeah, Pollard would have scored. They done bucked me, though. This nigga here trash.
Runs, taking their time and making it work.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They go play action with Burrow.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And they'll get this
nigga here trash. You heard?
Crossing over out of bounds.
Hey, cuz, you sorry as fuck, cuz.
28 yards.
I'll tell you what,
Hey, cuz, you sorry as fuck.
because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A first down throw for Prescott. That's caught. It's Demetric Felton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Kill. Hey, kill.
Now Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing. Prescott. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Gun.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here we go.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll try and run with their fullback. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what we're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
11 MT, 11 MT.
A give to the fullback on the dive. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
All I remember from my experience as a defender, when the big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
Here we go.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. He's doing it in this game.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro.
He made his first, this from 47 yards out. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because Obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jamar Chase.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Hey, we got to go score. Let's go.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go.
Prescott. And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
One last shot now for Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.